and I look more put together and more awake. Ready to go downstairs? Look, let's go downstairs. But it's a part of my routine that I'm still trying to like ingrain in my head. Yeah, let's go sugar cookie this morning. But I wanted to chat with you guys really quick about some healthy habits. Good morning, you guys. I was on autopilot. I just finished my skincare routine, but you guys have seen my morning skincare a million times. But we are doing an updated winter morning routine. I'm currently in my nice fluffy robe that I showed at the end of the last vlog. I love this robe so much. Seriously, if you're looking for a gift for like your mom, your sister, your grandma, your aunt, whoever, like this robe, it's so soft and warm and so comfortable. And then especially in the mornings when it's like freezing and such a struggle to get out of bed, putting this on just like envelops me in warmth so I can actually get out of bed and go about my day. I absolutely love it. But today, after I work from home, I am just gonna be running errands. I wasn't planning on doing the gym or anything, so I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of makeup, not a ton. I just wanna pull myself together a little bit. So starting out with my YSL Touche Éclat, I'm just gonna put a little bit on my under eyes. Not a lot, then a little on the nose, chin, and forehead. Just enough to brighten those areas and also give just a tiny bit of coverage. I'm not trying to do like a full-on concealer, but I'm just trying to wake those areas up. And then also shaping my brows with my Refi pomade. This I feel like is like one of the most key steps to make myself look and feel more put together. I feel like if I at least shape my brows and tame them, it takes like a minute and makes me look so much more awake and, like I said, just very, very much more put together. I mean, with this pomade, it's not like these are gelled on or anything. They definitely can move throughout the day, and if I like brush my face really hard or something, they will move, but for the most part this will at least ensure that, barring anything too aggressive or anything like that, these will stay in place. Then I'm gonna bronze just a touch. I'm gonna use my new Dibs Desert Island Duo Stick. I got this in a new color towards the beginning of Vlogmas. This one is in Ride or Die and Wing Woman. Starting out with the bronzer side. I don't know which side's which. I think this side is Ride or Die. I feel like Wing Woman is the red. But I'm just going to stipple on just a little bit of the bronzer, just enough to kind of like define. Again, not anything crazy. I'm just trying to pull myself together a little bit so I don't feel like a troll all day. Blend out the under eyes. I love this Touche Éclat just because it doesn't crease. It just sinks right into the skin. I could put on like no other makeup and just do the Touche Éclat. It still would look so skin-like, so absolutely love it. Then just taking a little bit more of the bronzer, I'm just gonna run it over my eyes just very lightly. You can barely see it, but it's just enough to give my face some dimension. I'm gonna take the blush side. I'm just gonna pat it a couple times because this is very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, and I'm only just trying to do a little bit right now. I'll blend it in just to give myself a little bit of rosiness. And then I always forget, I'm gonna take my Wonder Skin lip stain. This one is in Lovely. This one's like the most subtle of the lip stain colors that I have. Luckily, this only like at minimum needs 30 seconds. I like to leave it on at least for a couple minutes. If I remember on time, especially on a face where I'm doing more makeup, I'll do it for like 20-30 minutes, and that'll give me like a much deeper and much more long lasting color. But still, even just doing a couple minutes on my lips, it'll last for a good part of the day. I'm gonna smudge a little bit on the top lash line, just on the outer corners, and then blend out with my finger. It just gives a little bit more definition and a little bit of a shadow. Then lastly, mascara. Give my lashes a quick curl. And then I'm going to take the Milk Makeup Kush High Roll Mascara. I'm going to lightly coat my lashes. And this one is a tubing mascara, so at the end of the day, I won't need to use makeup remover to get it off. It'll slide right off with hot water. I really like this mascara. I feel like compared to other tubing mascaras I've used, it lasts really well. It doesn't flake, and then also it preserves my curl the most. It's not perfect at preserving my lash curl. I think nothing give me the same effect as using a waterproof mascara, but on the days where I don't want to use a waterproof mascara, this one actually does pretty well. So you guys can see my lash curls already fallen a little bit on this side. I'm gonna go in with a second coat. Lashes are done. Just gonna go in with my Chanel Essential Balm and just highlight the cheeks a little bit, just to give a little bit of shine where I want it. I feel like I'm looking extra shiny, so I'm just taking my e.l.f. HD powder and I'm just gonna go down the center of my face and a little bit on my under eyes. And then removing the lip stain. Just took me like maybe 5 minutes when I'm not recording, and I look more put together and more awake. Then since I'm just running errands today, I want to just stay comfy. I'm just gonna do a pair of leggings and then my Aritzia sweatshirt. Ready to go downstairs? Come on, let's go downstairs. Go. Okay, buddy, let's go out. Oh, goodness. This is why it takes 20 years to leash you. I've got Leo's breakfast for this morning. Went with a couple fishes. That is pureed carrots. And then some salmon bits. So he's doing a little bit of a seafood theme this morning. Leo. Breakfast, hi. Yes. Good boy. Ran back upstairs because I completely forgot to put the elastics on my ears. It's for lymphatic drainage, and I swear to God it actually works. I was like looking in the camera and I was like, why do I feel like I look a little bit puffy? And I realized this morning I forgot to put these on. Like I said, they actually do work. I always notice a huge difference on the days where I use them and the days that I don't, as far as like how puffy my face is. So basically the way that I do it is I just take a regular hair tie and I just twist it and then pull one side through to create this loop, and then I'll adjust it bigger or smaller depending on what I need, and that's what it looks like on my ears. So I just loop my ear through the bigger side. But yeah, I personally feel like it makes a difference. I've posted one of my TikToks before where I did a before and after, and you can definitely see it. So I try to do that every morning. I'm not always the greatest about remembering. I mean, I have like a little bunch of them right here, right by my contacts, but it's a part of my routine that I'm still trying to like ingrain in my head and remember to make sure to do, because ideally what I want to do is wear them while I'm doing my skincare, doing my makeup, making the bed, all that stuff. And then by that point, they should be fine to take off because you only need to wear them for like 20-30 minutes. But it's just been a struggle to like actually remember to put them on like first thing when I get into the bathroom. But anyways, on mornings where I don't have to go into the office, I usually try to take him out to go potty right when I come downstairs. I would just do like a little quick 5-minute walk. It's not anything too crazy, because if I'm not going to the office, he is gonna go to the park early afternoon, so he doesn't need like a big walk right now. But anyways, it's time to make me some breakfast. Actually, first thing I need to do is my lemon. So I have my water. I had just filled it up right before I went to bed, so I haven't really drank a lot of it, so I don't need to fill it. But just grabbing a little lemonade packet. If you guys haven't heard of these, this is just pure crystallized lemon, so you don't have to do like fresh lemon slices that are gonna go bad or anything. Like these will keep for such a long time, and it really does taste like fresh lemon. Oh, actually I drank more than I thought I had, so I will add water. It's just so refreshing. Anyways, I need to make myself breakfast, so I'm just gonna turn on my George Foreman, and I'm actually just gonna keep it really simple this morning. I'm honestly not that hungry, but I do want to get something in my stomach. So I think I'm just gonna make myself some cottage cheese eggs, toasting up a piece of bread. And then for coffee, I think I want a hot coffee this morning, but I'm trying to decide between cookie butter, which I'm almost out of, or the sugar cookie. Yeah, let's go sugar cookie this morning. Also grabbed my milk, which I need to get more of, it looks like. And then also my Natural Bliss vanilla creamer. I just realized I almost forgot to change the date on my calendar. You guys, 2 more days until my birthday. Very excited. So I have my toast and then my sugar cookie coffee. Typically on mornings where I have to go into the office, I'll actually eat my breakfast over at the dining room table, but whenever I'm working from home, I'll eat it at the coffee table because I need to work. But I wanted to chat with you guys really quick about some healthy habits that I've added into my morning routine that I feel like have made a difference for setting my day up and kind of getting me in a great productive mood. First thing that I've incorporated, which you guys saw a little bit earlier, is journaling first thing in the morning. It's just like really great to be able to not jump onto my phone first thing when I wake up, but instead open up a journal and just write down some thoughts. I'm not like a free thoughts journaler, so I actually do prompts. In the morning, I write down 3 things that I'm looking forward to today, 3 things that I'm grateful for today, and then 3 goals that I have for the day. And I feel like doing that not only has made me more productive in terms of putting on paper what I want to do for the day or what I have going on, but it's also put me in a better mindset when I'm talking about what I'm looking forward to and the things that I'm grateful for, so that I can have just a more positive outlook as I move throughout my day. The other self-care thing that I've incorporated is the lymphatic drainage. Again, it's another thing that makes me feel like I've pulled myself together so that I can tackle the day. Same with putting on just a little bit of makeup. I mean, I'm not great about it every single day. You know, there's some mornings where I'm like, no, I'm not gonna bother, or I'm going straight to Pilates or the gym or something like that, so I'm like, I don't need to. On the mornings where I'm just gonna run errands, I don't have any plans to go to the gym or anything like that, it is nice to put on just a little bit, just to feel a little bit more presentable and look a little bit more awake. The other self-care thing that I've incorporated lately over the last few months has been making my bed. You guys know I didn't make my bed for the longest time, but making my bed has become like one of my joys in the morning. It makes me very happy in the morning to see a styled and fluffed and very neat bed. And then especially at nighttime when I come into the room to go to sleep, seeing the bed all made, it just makes it look so cozy and makes me just so excited to get into bed. Another self-care thing that I have been, well, I've really been incorporating it over the last couple years, but I used to not be a breakfast girl. I would skip breakfast constantly, or I would just have coffee. And there's been a lot of studies about like the benefits of having breakfast. I won't go through the breakdown of it here, but it's just been such a great step in this ritual of taking care of myself in the mornings. You know, I'm feeding myself, I'm making myself something yummy that I'm looking forward to, something that I can have in my stomach along with my coffee. So I've definitely become the type where I'm like, I don't skip breakfast unless like I absolutely have to. But yeah, breakfast has become like one of my favorite meals. I think dinner's still my favorite, but definitely breakfast is like my second favorite meal, and it's like very, very close with dinner because I just absolutely love a good breakfast. Even on the mornings where I'm not feeling super hungry, I'll do something simple like my cottage cheese toast, and it's protein in the morning and it's gonna fuel me throughout my day. And then the other thing is the lemon water. Honestly, getting that true lemon has just like completely changed my water game. I love having lemon water, and it tastes so fresh, and it's like nice and cold because I keep it in my tumbler, and it just encourages me to drink more water throughout the day. I definitely drink more water in the mornings right after I make the lemon water because I'm so excited for it. So it's just a great reminder to me to make sure that I keep myself hydrated. But anyways, I need to log on for work, and so at this point in the morning, I'm just gonna work for a little bit and get some things done. I just finished my meetings and working for the morning. I am officially right on the cusp of lunch, so we are almost done with the morning. So I'm gonna take this guy, come here, to the park. Come, hey, where are you going? Leo, come here. Sit. Paul. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are leashed up and about to head out of here. And that is gonna be it for my work from home winter morning routine. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of Vlogmas.